Yes, thank you so much. So,
National Anthem gets musical extravaganza. Internationally acclaimed musical buff Ricky Kej, having the distinction of Grammy Awards thrice, has a distinction to give extreme classical touch and accolades to India's national anthem and its author a tribute of a different kind. This was communicated by the musical buff Ricky Kej himself in a promo event held at ballroom of luxurious Hotel Leela Palace this evening.
and if you could see, if you saw closely, you could see some raindrops, during the entire session. So it was actually raining pretty much the entire time, and but the children were still extremely enthusiastic. There was not a single dropout from the students. Everybody wanted to learn. Everybody wanted to sing the national anthem, and that's the beauty of the national anthem. That if it was a regular song that we were getting them to sing, then they could just sit down in a very relaxed manner and they could record, or they could just sit down on the grass, or they could even lie down on the grass and sing the song. But since this was a national anthem, the entire duration of this exercise they had to be standing at attention. And this was about 1.5 to 2 days that we were of a lesson, and and the recording and all of that stuff. So hats off to these students, hats off to the education that they're getting at the Kalinga Institute of Social Sciences. So anyway, so coming back to the national anthem.
Sir, what made you to create this work of art?
So, I've always been fascinated by the Indian national anthem. In fact, it's the first piece of music that I ever learned how to play, and it is something that is in everybody's blood as an Indian citizen. It's in my veins too, and so that is why I come up with versions of the Indian national anthem quite often. I've done many versions of it. Last year, I did a version with the British Symphony Orchestra, which I thought would be the final version that I would ever do of the national anthem. But then I thought, why not add Indian instruments to it, and why not get the most legendary Indian musicians to perform on it, and that is how this version came about.
What is the most challenging part?
The most challenging part of this anthem was basically the logistics, because recording 14,000 children has never been done before. Nobody's ever taught 14,000 children, a music lesson, and recorded them. So it was about setting up a recording studio which was the size of a stadium to record 14,000 children, and also teaching the children. But the children were very, very adept to learning music, and they were absolutely amazing. Their enthusiasm was very contagious. And so we could do it very easily, but the logistical part was the challenging part.
Who are the most influential persons in this work?
Everybody who's involved in it. I would say Pandit Hariprasad Chaurasia, Rakesh Chaurasia, Rahul Sharma, Aman Anayan. We had Sheikh Mehboob, Khalisabi Mehboob. We had Jayanti Kumresh, Giridhar Udupa. Everybody was amazing. The 14,000 children, the Royal Philharmonic. I think everybody came together beautifully, and we made this piece together.